Chat. It's no way. She made $1 million acting like a dog.
Have you heard of the girl who has made over $1 million by acting like a dog on the internet?
I heard
when I say
girl.
acting like a dog, I mean walking on all fours in public, eating
It's her. I knew it.
dog food, urinating on the floor, and drinking water out of a toilet bowl.
She's like a furry. Brother, what's that?
Ew. She took it too far, but she's making millions of dollars licking out the toilet bowl after I take a mad boo-boo.
If you haven't, her name is Puppy Girl Jenna. Something else that might surprise you is that I've known Jenna for nearly 4 years. First meeting her in Vegas when she was leashed up, collar and all, and have since gone on to watch her become one of the most talked about things on the internet, being covered by creators like Cody Ko, Shane Gillis, and Hamas Piker. So come with me as I travel out to her doghouse in Austin, Texas to find out what Puppy Girl Jenna is really like.
Say last, chat. Is that mayonnaise? Nigga moaning? But chat, bro, they be making anybody millionaires, bro. Make me a millionaire. How about that, bro?
The about it is it's just a girl acting like a dog.
Jenna's gone viral for videos like these.
Bad girl, you know better than that. You pee outside. Bad girl,
She didn't
come
pee.
on. Into your cage. Nope, you know better than that.
And as shocking as some of those clips are, acting like a puppy is something that Jenna was doing long before she ever posted on the internet.
So very innocently, you know, as a kid, I would beg my parents to like throw a ball and I would like run after the ball too. You know, I would like be on all fours with the dog, like our childhood dog. I would beg my parents to like walk me out on a leash. In my mind, I mean, I'm a little kid, so like it's nothing like sexual or kinky or anything.
Because what, you're like 10 or 12 at this point?
Yeah, like it just like very innocent. But I remember very distinctly when I was like 9, 10.
Yeah.
My parents had kind of like a sit down with me, and they'd be like, "When?"
Like, honey, this is not normal. What's going on with this? I thought you at first you were playing around, but you at this point you getting a little into it. They like, I just don't know what to do with you. That's how they talk to the kids, the black folks. Stop acting like a dog, stupid.
This
black parents and white
behavior
parents.
going to end.
And this behavior is not an anomaly. In fact, there are thousands of people that are a part of the puppy play community, which is actually a subset of the pet play community.
Within it, it's kind of like puppy play, kittens, you know, like the Neko girls.
What the fuck?
Bunnies, foxes, like pretty much any animals, horses, or like one of my...
What the fuck? What is this action going on?
...is to watch.
That's you watched? This is furry, man. This is piece of tality. Piece of whatever. It's like that anime, bro. Like what? Ew.
It's incredible. They like look like horses. That's probably my favorite, like to watch and to look at, because it's just so intricate.
Are there other animal play communities? Like, are there
right
stork play communities? That's like what came to my mind.
Stork play, that would be incredible. Probably, I mean, if you can think of it,
Stork
it probably
play
exists somewhere.
Look, I'm 28 years old, and I hadn't heard of this stuff until I met Jenna. So how did she find out about the puppy play community at 18 years old?
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a community out there of people who did puppy play until I was probably 18 at a rope convention. So like a shikari rope convention, and there was a couple puppies there, and we were talking, and I was like, wait, I like have been doing this since I was a kid, like meeting people who are actually like interested in...
That same woman was making $1 million, bro, acting like a dog, bro. So if I can make $1 million acting like a monkey, can I do that? No, alright, fuck.
Super interested growing up. It was just kind of like a shock, and like it felt good. I didn't feel as crazy.
So this isn't a Jenna's been acting like a dog her entire life. But that begs the question, is her content a realistic representation of how she actually acts? In her free time, does she really eat dog food and drink water out of a toilet bowl?
She do eat dog food.
A lot of what I produce online is kind of like laughing at this aspect of my life and my personality. Real people who really do puppy play don't really do what I do. You know, I'm kind of making fun of myself whenever I post, you know, the things that I do online. I would not classify what I do outside in front of other people as like a scene or play or anything like that. If anything, you could totally bash me for being a public nuisance. I will take that, and I 100% am.
You and I both, probably.
Yeah, a lot.
Man, she getting paid for it anyway, Chad.
Yes, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drink out of this.
Imagine the back shots, chat.
At this
oh
mall,
my
or
God.
I'm gonna, you know, be walked on the street, or I'm gonna like
cook.
pose in front of like this dog store, whatever. Like I felt like it was all a big joke.
Since her content is a parody of her real-life fetish,
I gotta
I was
buy the
curious to
OnlyFans
ask Jenna
channel.
what
I don't
she
even buy the
actually
OnlyFans.
gets
I don't
out
buy
of
hers.
engaging in puppy play.
Puppy play for me is very much about like comfort and submission and like being taken care of. Like when I do it privately, it's not a sexual thing at all. So I very much play it out for the camera, and I think it's fun, and I think that it's, you know, like super, but it's not as much of a turn on for me as a lot of people would think.
So knowing that
what's
Jenna
her-
engages in non-sexual puppy play, I think it's important that she clarifies something.
Oh, a huge misconception that I think about just like puppy play in general, the type of people that overlap with like zoo and like zoophiles. I don't want anything to
What is a zoophile? Let me look that up. The fear of animals, which others are afraid of. One specific animal. You must develop with this a trauma event. Yeah.
dog. I don't want anything to do with a real animal in any capacity. I pretend like I'm a puppy. It's a headspace. I just want to be dumb and have fun and not have any worries in the world. But I do get a lot of questions about that, and I get a lot of requests from people about that, and that is
Them tier 3 subs, they say, can you act like a dog for me? And take them back shots and bark. Like high speed. Like
will ever offer or entertain or anything. I find that despicable.
And while we're clarifying things,
Despicable.
we need to address the infamous Puppy Girl Jenna death hoax.
The #1 search result when you type in Puppy Girl Jenna is Puppy Girl Jenna death.
Oh, so I didn't know about this until relatively recently, where there's like a whole bunch of people who are convinced that I died. And I found the article, and it's that I died of like carbon monoxide poisoning. Not even something cool. Like,
Bro,
can you make
what
my death hoax like fun?
No.
And like, I don't know, like I could have gotten like rabies or something. Like that would have been funny. Like I could work with that, but just like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Before we get into Puppy Girl Jenna's career on OnlyFans and how she's gone about making millions of dollars, I wanted to ask her some
Please,
cold-ass
tell me how
questions
she
that have been
making
bouncing
millions.
around in my head.
Much like humans, dogs can be very territorial. Would you consider yourself having any ops in the animal kingdom?
That's a house? That's the back of the house or the front of the house? Bro, I'm gonna act like a monkey, bro. Chat, fuck that. I'm gonna act like a monkey, a gorilla. And make
Animal
millions.
Kingdom. Odds in the Animal Kingdom. Like real animals, like in general.
Yeah, or is it like chihuahuas you might not like? Squirrels? It could be other dog breeds. Could be mice.
I do feel uncomfortable around squirrels. They are very like jumpy, jittery. When people used to ask me that question, I used to say cats, and I would allude to Belle Delphine because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I love her. She's amazing. Like shout out to Belle Delphine.
So
I know she's a mad good dick too. Belle Delphine, she be taking anal.
slaves, obviously bad in human form.
Oh.
How do you feel as a puppy girl owning a dog?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You really
bitch.
caught me off guard with that question. I was like, oh no, where are we going?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good. Like if I ever get a dog, it's like, oh well, I'm just, my dog is getting a dog.
Chat, she gonna fuck her dog. Huh? She said, "Oh, if she's capping, bro. She's gonna do it. If somebody pay her $50,000 on OnlyFans, she's gonna fuck the dog."
Yeah, it'll
Just like puppy friendship.
puppy friendship and just
It's not a slave thing.
No, I don't.
It's
I would
slave
no. For the record, I do not condone slavery.
Yeah,
I do
don't.
not in any capacity, in any form.
You might be wondering how a girl who's into non-sexual puppy play has made a career off sexualizing puppy play on OnlyFans. Well, let me introduce someone.
I'm here with
Oh, that's the
Lorenzo
nigga, her
Adams,
boyfriend.
correct?
That's why he like Dashy.
Nerdballer TV.
He got him. What the? This nigga got his own channel.
A lawyer present here.
But you and Jenna have a relationship, correct?
That is correct. Yes, Your Honor.
They don't have just any relationship.
Yeah,
Lorenzo
freaking
is the
relationship.
mastermind behind the entire operation, creating a detailed
I knew it. He's a pimp.
marketing plan that utilized short-form content to drive traffic to Jenna's OnlyFans that Lorenzo manages.
Smart
One of their
man.
most profitable videos was a short clip of Jenna urinating on the ground in public that they sold for $20 and was bought by nearly 10,000 people.
10,000 people
It's 20
buy
bands.
that clip for like $20. That's like pretty insane. Like off that one like clip.
It's like $200,000. So my
Wait,
question
no,
is for anyone out there that
oh my God,
is
I can't do
judgmental
math.
towards Jenna, would
What?
you pee on the ground and film it for $200,000, or would you rather?
Don't my poop on the don't my poop and eat a banana for $200 billion. Yes, $200,000. Yes.
Or work your day job for 4 years for $200,000?
It depending on your job, like I probably wouldn't quit a really good job for that one instance. You have to keep in mind there's a lot that goes into it. Like, how do you even get that many people to even know you have that, like, that clip exists
On the marketing end.
or you know what I'm saying? But like there's people out there who would be willing to do that, and if you told them, okay, then go do it, like, well, okay, I'll go pee, but now what? Like, how do I get that in front of that many people who are then also interested in purchasing it? So there's a lot more that goes into it to even get to the point where you can even monetize that type of content. It's not just as simple as like, oh yeah, I'll go pee if that many people would see it. Because even if they do it that once, then what? Like, what do you do after that? You take that money and then you have to figure out, like, how do you keep that momentum going and running and stuff like that.
What's fascinating to me is you had made a comment a few days ago or a week ago that you're not really even a content creator at heart, right?
Now this surprised me to hear, because Puppy Girl Jenna is not someone who actually enjoys her career as a content creator.
I look at myself and like my goals and aspirations, and then I look at you or even at you, and it seems like content is like always like at the front of your brain, and like it's just like funny because like my brain just does not work like that at all. Like I think like long term wise, like I don't feel like a content creator, and I feel like it's definitely like a detriment to myself, but I'm just out here having a good time.
She on bar,
which is true. I mean, like at the end of the day, like she's like, she didn't get into this because oh my god, I love making content. Yeah, and if honestly, again, if she really wanted to, like she would be trying to collab with everyone, fly everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we definitely try to produce the amount of content that she's comfortable with.
Yeah, I feel like when you commodify your personality, there is like a fine line between like, oh, I could make this much money, but at what cost to like my mental health and how much I enjoy my life.
I could have made like a lot more money, and I could be a lot more relevant, but I just like don't care.
With that said, the financial side of acting like a dog on the internet's got to be pretty enticing if she's been doing it for 4 years.
Being a human is not always the most lucrative career. How does being a dog pay?
That's good. I like how you worded it. I have been
I told you I have some dumb questions.
I have been extremely blessed in like my finances over my career. I've made, there was like a point in time where I was making like 6 figures a month.
God, I should God, man, check God. I know she might come in and feel in the tissue.
Which is, that's not a real number. Like it's just not like real. But like over the lifetime of my kind of business and everything, like I've been very fortunate and to make like over $1 million, and like that's insane. Like that is crazy to me. Like, so many people have either like supported me or thought that it was weird enough in order to be like, I'm kind of curious, I want to see how this is. So again, I'm very fortunate. Most of the things that I'm able to do now, like I'm a avid reader, I love art, and so I'm able to like go take, you know, trips across the country and go to museums that I've always wanted to go to.
Reading and traveling aren't the only interests that Puppy Girl Jenna has outside of her job. I want to show you 2 of her favorite hobbies, the first of which is cooking.
Alright, for those that didn't know, Jenna is actually an immaculate cook. Here's the breakfast spread that she has put out for
Them eats. That, what is that? That's like bean sprouts. That's burnt toast. I ain't eating that shit. That's baby French toast. She chop up some apples. That's green apple. They're like avocado chops.
What do we have here, Lorenzo? Break it down.
Honestly, this is like a light work for Jenna. This is not really anything crazy, but it's still really good.
Yeah, people might not know. I've been over here. They've had like an elaborate duck dinner. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I remember. I do remember that.
I personally think that Puppy Girl Jenna is probably the best puppy cook. The Puppy Girl Jenna food exclusive.
Who was that? That ain't Puppy Girl Jenna. Who is that? Like
to breakfast edition. You ain't know about that, boy.
I mean, it's nothing special. I mean,
it's extravagant by my standards. I just whip up some scrambled eggs, and I feel like I'm Chef Boyardee in that hoe.
Chef Boyardee.
Another hobby you might not expect the Puppy Girl to have is training and caring for birds.
Jenna is the proud owner of a...
The fuck? She a stripper? She be on this. They got a strip
club. What is it called?
So he's a Camelot macaw. He's a second generation hybrid between a Catalina and a Scarlet. He just turned a year in January.
Yeah, the color on this bird is incredible.
Come here. So he's a blue-green Camelot. He has all these like beautiful blue-green feathers. He's still a baby. He hasn't molted all of his feathers yet.
Got him, catch him up.
It's so soft.
Yeah. So, have you learned anything about like animals or yourself or birds through owning this?
Patience. I've learned. I was up, 3 times a day feeding him, teaching him how to free fly, how to fly in general, how to walk around, how to perch. So I learned a lot of patience. And driving too, I had never driven farther than like Dallas.
Really?
From here, yeah, like now we've been to everywhere, like all the way up to like New England, I think was like my furthest that I drove with him. We did like 30 hours on the road just so he would be able to fly for a couple days.
Will he step on me if I put my arm out, or?
We can try.
It won't offend him?
No.
He like a
I'll just do like a gesture towards his stick.
I want to touch your hands. Oh, it's a handshake. Oh man, I love that.
I feel like it's not a ton different than having like a dog, you know? He's just a wickedly intelligent dog that can fly.
You feel like you relate to him in that?
Yeah, give me a monkey. Yeah, you're right. Not the flying part. That would be fun.
I'm sure this video would get a lot more views and be an easy slam dunk for me if I was negative to Jenna this entire time. But I think the reality of who she actually is and who she portrays herself to be online is really fascinating and worth showing you guys. Not to mention, Jenna and Lorenzo were actually 2 of the first YouTubers to be kind to me. I met them when I barely had 2,000 subscribers, and they let me into their home to do a house tour and even took me out to an expensive dinner. So I would like to thank them for their kindness and also for the opportunity to film this. As always, the extended cut is on Patreon, and I would like to ask you guys, if you're not following me on Instagram and Twitter, please do so now.
Same it for me too, chat. Follow him, follow her, follow him, follow me, follow them, and follow me. But bro, that same woman make millions of dollars to act like a dog. It's crazy. It's mind blowing, bro. Like, I thought she was doing it for a kinky thing, but she said she's not doing it for a kink. But she got bro. I'm pretty sure she's doing some, bro. She got like some weird requests on OnlyFans. I know, bro. Like and subscribe to follow this guy here and follow me. Make sure you share it to your hot mom, hot sister, hot grandma, hot auntie, and follow my Insta, my Snapchat, and my Twitter, my TikTok. Even though they about to shut that thing down, just still follow TikTok, man. So yeah, I'm acting like a monkey, chat, for $1 million. What? Give me $2 million.